students, I, Assistant Professor Pooja Sharma from Biani Girls College, welcome you all on the behalf of gurukpo.com. Today I am going to present my topic on tense. That actually you learns from the 5th class. Okay, so tense, generally the people say that tense is time. Okay, but it is not the exact definition, right? So the people say that tense is time, but the actual thing about tense is that tense has time and aspects. It has both things. So by these two things, what would be the exact definition of a tense? That tense means different forms of verbs showing different aspects and time. I would repeat it, different forms of verbs showing different aspects and time. Okay, tense also has some verbs. Those verbs actually denotes about the time in that sentence. Here it is a definition. And what actually happens in a tense, that in non-action verbs we can see these kind of sentences. He is a doctor, they are students. So these are the non-action verbs where the action is not performed actually. Tense has some kinds. The first kind is present, the second is past, and the third is future. Present tense is always denoting the verb which is actually in the first form, and the time is also in present. Past tense always denoting the second form of verb. Okay, in the past simple tense we can have the second form of verb and the time which is in past, the time which has happened. Okay, the things which have happened. Next is future tense. In future tense we shall find the verbs, the auxiliary verbs that are actually will and shall. Okay, and the main verbs are actually in first form, and the use of will, shall or verb, plus verbs first form. Now students, present, past and future, all these tenses also have their some kinds. So in present tense we are having 4 kind of tenses. The first is present simple tense. It is also called present indefinite. Alright, now next is present continuous, and the next is present perfect, and the fourth is present perfect continuous. In the same way, we are also having the things in past tense and future tense. In past tense, we are having past simple tense, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. In future tense, we are having future simple or future indefinite tense, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous tense. Now students, I am having here some sentences for you that will actually define the things about the present, past and future, and in this way you can just make a comparison that what kind of auxiliary forms and what kind of first, second, third forms are used in these sentences. Okay, in present, past and future tenses. Okay, the first is that it is present simple tense. It is Sheila goes to Agra. Okay, so what exactly happens in present tense? That subject plus verbs first form plus as or es plus object. Okay, so here Sheila is here subject. Okay, go is verb. S or es is actually used in present tense to Agra. Agra is an object here. Okay, so Sheila goes to Agra. It is a present simple or present indefinite tense. Okay, so in the same way we can have the sentences which is actually negative. The next is interrogative, and the fourth is interrogative. There are also WH sentences which we shall study next. Okay, so we are having the present simple tense here. The next we come to the negative sentence. The negative sentence, when we are converting it into negative, the es forms, es or s word, they joins do. Okay, so in this way Sheila, that is actually the singular form, and with singular form we must use does. Okay, does or does not. So Sheila does not go to Agra. Next is, now here the question is getting converted. Does Sheila go to Agra? Okay, and we can have here the question mark. So in this way we can have the formula of present simple, that is does plus subject plus verb's first form plus object. Right. The next is when we convert it into interrogative sentence, we can have in this way, and the formula would be does or do plus subject plus not plus verb's first form plus object. Okay, so these are the formulas. If we remember the formulas of present, past and future tense, we can easily convert a sentence from Hindi to English and English to Hindi. Okay, the next is past tense. Past tense, as I have told you before, that past tense always talks about the second form of the verb. Okay, so when we are converting the sentences into negative, interrogative and interrogative, the verbs forms are first. Okay, so in the first sentence, Sheila went to Agra, it is actually talking about the past time. Okay, that Sheila, she has gone, she went. Now next is Sheila didn't go to Agra, it is negative sentence. So here did is actually the auxiliary verb that is used in past tense. Okay, do, did, done, you know about this verb. So do is the first form of the verb, did is the second form of the verb, and done is the third form of the verb. Third form of the verbs are actually used in perfect tenses. In present tense and in perfect present tense, past perfect tenses, we use the third forms of the verb. So here the sentence is Sheila didn't go to Agra. So here Sheila did not go to Agra. This is here the formula would be like subject plus did plus not plus verb's first form plus object. Okay. Next is, if we are converting it into a question, how can we say did Sheila go to Agra? Okay. So in the way like we have this kind of sentence here, the formula which we applied here, only did will be changed at the place of do or does. Alright. The next is, did Sheila not go to Agra? So here this is again the sentence is interrogative. Okay, did verbs, this is verb's second form actually, and here it is used as an auxiliary verb. So auxiliary verb means helping verbs, subject plus not plus verb's first form plus object, and the question mark is here. Okay, so this is past tense. The questions and the sentences are always spoken in a past way. It also always depicts about the past habits of a person. Next is future tense. Future tense always talks about the time which will happen now, which is going to happen, which is about to happen, and about which we are actually not sure. Okay, so this first sentence is I would like to tell you the formula first. Verb, this is subject plus will or shall are actually the auxiliary forms used in past future tense. Okay, so subject plus will or shall plus verb's first form is used in future tense. Verb's first form plus object. Okay, so will not and shall not in this way, and will and shall are the actually future tense forms verbs. Okay, the next is Sheila will not go to Agra. Okay, so Sheila won't go to Agra. So in this way, this is negative sentence. We can have the formula here, subject plus will not or shall not. Will or shall not are actually used with the singular and plural forms of the verb. You understand? The singular, and if the subject is singular, we shall use will, and if the subject is plural, we shall use shall. Okay? So Sheila won't or will not go to Agra. Alright. Next is, he is asking the question now, will Sheila go to Agra? Okay, he is asking question, and then he is saying, will Sheila go to Agra? Okay, so in this way the formula is here, will plus verb's first subject plus verb's first form plus object and the question mark. Alright, you can see that here in every sentence the first form of verbs are used. Next is, again it is interrogative. So in the interrogative, as we have seen before in present and past tense, will Sheila not go to Agra? Okay, just after subject we are using not here. Alright, so guys, today we talked about the simple tenses which are actually used in present, past and future. We talked about the present simple tense, that is also called the indefinite tense, present simple tense, past simple tense, and the third is future simple tense. Okay, that is also called past indefinite and future indefinite. In the next video we shall talk about the tenses which are used in a that is continuous. Okay, present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. We shall carry on with that. So guys, if you find my study material useful for your exam, please like, comment, share and subscribe our Guru KPO channel and visit our website gurukpo.com, and don't forget to like and comment on my video. Thank you.